Alright guys, it's a good day. We've been waiting for this moment for a while. I think this is where we finally stop buying Air Max 90s. After this one. This is the last one. The missing piece of the puzzle. This is the last one we needed. And it's here, finally. So as you may know, the Air Max 90 is one of my favorite shoes of all time. The infrared colorway is my favorite colorway of my favorite shoe of all time. And we finally got it. We finally got our updated retro of the Air Max 90 infrared. Now, the label will have you say Air Max 3, we know this, but also the colorway is labeled Radiant Red. Once I saw the announcement, I had to go through StockX, of course, and get my size. I ended up getting 2 pairs because that's just who I am, and I'm gonna try for the third on release day. But ladies and gentlemen, we got it. We got them. They're here. They're finally here, and I'm so excited. Now, of course, with Air Max 90 releases this year, you've seen some of them come with the Anatomical arch supports. This one comes with its own booklet and a little advertisement for some of Nike's apparel collection back in the 90s. Quick little lighting change so you guys can get a better image of what these are looking like in person. You've got the orange Nike hang tag, of course. Same came on the laser blues, so you know, I'm glad to see they stuck with the same protocol there. And of course, that same color blocking that we've come to expect from the Air Max 90 infrared. You got the infrared hits along the eyelets, the logo on the side panel, the wedge, the bottoms, of course, that back heel with the Nike Air. Now what I wanted to do was actually do a quick side-by-side comparison of the last retro of the Air Max 90, 2015 versus 2020. You guys can see there are clearly, maybe you can't see it as clearly, but there are some significant differences I can notice right off the bat. The 2015 version, of course, had that bulkier toe, not the same runner aesthetic that the new version has come out with. Now these are the same size. You can see the 2020 is a little bit of a lower cut, a bit more original to the Air Max 90 or the Air Max 3 when it first came out. Looking at them from the top, the 2015 version and the 2020 version have the same infrared branding on the tongue, but the back of the tongue in the 2015 version and the 2020 version differ because the 2020 version has the infrared on the back of the tongue, as does the original. You can see clear differences in the coloring of the Radiant Red or infrared, whichever they're calling it this year. The original colorway did say Radiant Red, so that's why they are referred to as the Radiant Red on sneakers and whatnot. From what I've experienced with 2020 Air Max 90s versus previous years is that the 2020 version is a bit more comfortable, a bit more plush in the uppers. The mesh toe box is a bit softer and more forgiving than the previous versions, as you can see. A couple of paneling differences. I mean, the cut of the swoosh and everything like that does look a little bit different. Obviously, the color is going to look a little bit off with the 2015 version because these have been worn countless times. The 2020 version here does have a bit of a lighter gray and still keeps the same mudguard pattern, but of course the cuts are going to be pretty different. And that's just because these are more close to the original than these were. And of course, something you may not have noticed between the 2015 version and the 2020 version is the tagging on the inside of the 2020 version is a little bit more to the original that they would have came out with in 1990 versus the 2015 version with the same Nike tag on the inside showing the sizing, whatever. What this means is that I can continue wearing the 2015 Air Max 90, the less superior retro, without having any kind of qualms or hesitation, because now I have this pair, I have a second pair on the way, hopefully a third pair, because again, when I like a shoe, I want as many pairs of it as possible. And this is a shoe that I can see myself wearing time and time again, going back, pulling them out of the stash and really throwing them on, putting some miles on them, the same way I've done with these for the last 5 years. And it just goes to show you 5 years of constant wearing, and the midsoles feel as firm as the 2020 versions do, which is something to say about wearing your shoes. So don't be afraid to put some miles on your shoes. Again, I say that a lot, but it's really what it comes down to. Wear your shoes, enjoy the hell out of them. Anyway guys, that's gonna wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you are as excited for this retro as I am. I was so excited to see these come back in their proper form, and once these finally kick the can and it's time to just let them go, throw them away, whatever, donate them maybe, then I can finally throw these on, which might not be until the spring. Not a big deal. I'm looking forward to it. Also guys, let me know what you think about this change of scenery. I'm sitting at the desk. This is where my PC is going to be going, so I'll be spending some time down here gaming. I might be streaming. From here on out, I'm using this as the setting for my Drew Reviews videos. Hope you guys continue to enjoy them, and if you do, let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe for more content, of course, and follow me on Instagram if you feel so inclined. That's gonna do it for me, guys. Until next time, peace.